あら、噂の神の見つかいちゃんね。私はギルドマスターのアガラフィリア・ロベルサーラ。サーラって呼んでちょうだい。
サーラには心配をかけてしもうたな。じゃが私はもう大丈夫じゃ。
ひどく泣いたんでしょ。
My friends, this might be the shortest review I do all week. A gatherer's adventure in Isekai episode 11. What even is this at this point? The episode starts off and Takaru takes a mission from the guild inside of the elf, I don't know, the elf tree or whatever you want to call it. And the mission is to go and procure these cat mushrooms. So him and Brolight and 𝐒𝐻𝐴 and Goddess Lady and B, can't forget B, they go to this dungeon, cave, whatever, and they take it on. They come across a slug monster. They come across a slug monster. Am I stroking out? I don't know. And they take it down through an uneventful fight that was frankly really boring. That slug ended up having a lot of different eggs and babies. They ruin all of them. And then at the end of the episode, they come across a spirit being, I think is what it is. Let me see how they translate it here. The mana particles that have been fulfilling this land have vanished. The goddess says she senses the presence of one who calls himself the Spirit King. And then Takaru says, oh, the Spirit King Libellania. So I don't know why this matters because next week is the last episode. So who cares? You know what I mean? They come across the Spirit King. He recruits the Spirit King. Whether they're good, bad, indifferent, whatever. He takes it down. He doesn't. He recruits it. He defeats it. Whatever ends up happening. What's the point? Like, what a waste of effing time. And I feel sorry. I feel sorry for, like, let's say you're watching this to watch it alongside of me. First off, love you long time. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit like on the video. I appreciate that. But let's say you're not, right? Let's say you just stumbled upon my video and what's up? I'm Dom from the Otaku Room. I review anime weekly and I just say my opinion. And sometimes it is crazy, but I just put it out there. Is what it is. But let's say you stumbled upon my video because you've been enjoying this, or maybe this episode rubbed you the wrong way, whatever it is, right? People maybe just show up in your feed. I would really love to know, like, what's keeping you watching this show. And for a lot of you guys, I know it is like, hey, once I'm 4 or 5 episodes deep into a show, F it, I'm just going to finish it, unless like your super busy life gets in the way, like you're just going to, watch it, whatever, right? I will tell you guys, like, for me, like, this is a show that is so disappointing. It's boring. There's pointless. Like, there's, like, the characters aren't very good. Like, I can't even really point to a character that really is keeping you watch the show. Takaru is an isekai reincarnated person for no effing reason, right? Like, just to say that he is. B is cute, but okay. 𝐒𝐻𝐴 is whatever. Brolight, last episode was all about her being like a hermaphrodite, right? Like her being like genderless or whatever. For no reason. Like they just stuck that in there to do it. Like it didn't like, take away or detract from the show, but didn't help the show either. It's just kind of like, it's just a fact. But they spend the whole episode doing that. The goddess lady, maybe she's the best character, but she just kind of self-inserted herself into his group, and maybe that's why she's the best. And then everything else is happening around them. Like, there's no point to any of it. And we're going to get to episode 12, and there's going to be no point to any of it at all. The show, the reasoning, the Spirit King, the Demon King, the this, the that. It doesn't matter. And unlike a lot of other isekai shows that are like they're just meant to be like slice of life, right? I think the one that I called to a few episodes ago was like By the Grace of the Gods. The reason that one's you could say it's kind of boring in a way, because it's just very slice of lifey. But you could say the point of that is to show a guy redeeming himself in another world and starting a business and finding friends for the first time and being successful at a business that this other world didn't have, and being very strong and introducing people to slimes. And like the point of this show is reformation a man reforming himself, maybe finding love for the first time in a very cutesy way, starting a business. Like, that's the point of the show. You could point to another show, like I think it's called 300 Slime, about a girl who gets isekai in another world. And her whole thing is like, she was so exhausted from life that she died. And she starts life in this other world, and she becomes super S-class because she defeats one slime every day for hundreds of years. And she basically becomes like a good boogeyman of the town. And she's like this, people live and die, but she's forever. And her whole thing is becoming friends for the first time, having people who, you know, don't want anything from her, and having life in another world, and working with the Demon King, and also finding love for the first time, and familial love and motherly love. And like, you know, so the point of those shows is they're a little bit boring too, but they have a point. What is the point of this show? I don't know. I guess you guys can let me know in the comments, but it's boring, and this was a 5 out of 10, and it continues to be one of the worst shows I've seen all year. All right, I'll see you guys next week.